Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse for the Super Nintendo. And in this part we will tackle both Stage 4 and Stage 5. And believe me folks, for these two stages, you're going to be thankful that we have unlimited continues for this game. So yeah. Oh, hi Goofy.
Gosh, Mickey, I still can't find Pluto. And I've looked every which way but up. Hey, maybe you should look up this mountain. You can even use these snazzy climbing bridges and this rope. Looks like you're going to need all the help you can get.
Thanks Goofy, and suddenly, mountain climbing Mickey. And bye Goofy. Now, you have to wonder, did Goofy take the exact same pathway or somewhat close? Because, if that's the case, wouldn't he have to face all the dangers Mickey just faced? Or maybe all the dangers happened after Goofy bypassed all the monsters and stuff, so, yeah. Anyway, folks, here we are, our third and final new outfit for this game, Mountain Climber Mickey. And basically, it's an extension of Mickey's grabbing technique, only he has a grappling rope, and he can use it to grapple onto certain ledges that he can pull himself up, and he can also grab things and enemies from afar, so it's pretty handy. You just have to press the Y button to, well, extend the rope, but it always extends diagonally, unless you press the up direction on the controls pad, in which case the rope will go upward, allowing Mickey to climb upward like so. And there we go. Now, overall, the controls for the grappling rope thing is can be a bit finicky, as it's a good way to put it. I mean, as you can tell, if I'm just doing this normally, no problem at all. But when you're trying to do some fancy advanced moves, no dice. And the thing can also remove shields from the shielded enemies so that we can easily kill them. So yeah, just gonna grab this right quick. And patience is the key to getting through this level intact. And notice how sometimes that when I grapple on the things I can swing around, and other times I can, well, go straight up. Again, it depends on how you grapple things. If you grapple straight up, you don't swing at all, and if you just grab them from a certain angle, well, you swing. And the only problem I have with this is you can't swing, you know? You can't just, get the momentum to swing back and forth. And that's one thing I don't like about the grappling hook in general. And you thought I was going to commit suicide right there. Nope, folks, no I'm not. Actually, this is the only way that you can get to the next heart. That's right, folks. The next heart is in a much more difficult spot because, well, you gotta really put the good old grappling hook to the test. Now, this may look easy, but trust me, folks, it took a lot of practice for me to get just enough so that I can reach this little platform on the bottom, so that I can get my heart and move on. Alright, and bam. Heart number, 8. I'm now up to 8 hearts, so yay. And now I'm committing suicide because, you know what? I'm not doing all that work just to get back to the top. I know that if you just grapple to the right a bit, there are some platforms that you can get back up to the upper area, but nah, screw that. I have plenty of lives to spare, so I can just kill myself, start all over from the beginning, and just move onward because, well, yeah. Again, the grappling hook is okay if you're just doing things normally, but at the same time, it doesn't allow you to do some fancy moves, so yeah, it can get a bit headachy, and, yeah. Ugh, stupid eggs. Ugh, and bees. Why are there bees up high on the mountain? Can bees go high up on a mountain? But, of course, this is a video game about a, magic, about, talking, cartoon mouse, going on adventures to save his dog from an evil tyrant. Because the evil tyrant is mean and all that stuff, and spikes. I hate spikes. Thankfully, you only lose a heart when you touch a spike. That's fair. At least he doesn't suffer from Mega Man syndrome. And this game was made by the same company, too. Now, here's the thing. The next two levels are actually shorter than the previous levels. There are only 3 parts to this level, or these levels. So, yeah, the journey's about getting a little faster, but at the same time, it's getting a bit more difficult, you know. And as soon as I enter this Pete statue right here, we're actually going to be in the boss area. I'm not kidding. We're here at the boss already. All we need to do is just get here and we begin. So grapple this thing right here because our boss right here, this bird enemy here, will try to force Mickey off using, well, flying by the screen. So you don't want to do that, you know. Alright. And when you get the chance, go underneath this creature to grab its eggs and chuck the eggs back at him. Now, if you fail to do so, the eggs will hatch to create these little birds, and I believe you can use the little birds to, well, hit the bird as well, the big one, you know? But I'm not going to give it the chance. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there is a definite pattern to this bird, how he or maybe she drops her eggs or its eggs. So, if you recognize the pattern, you got this boss licked. See? Just like that. And Mickey has huge hands in that sprite. Wow. They're my big hands! And yeah, that's it. We've defeated Stage 4 already, Pete's Peak. And, whew, we're not even 7 minutes into this video yet. So, yeah, that was quick. Yeah, but the next level, well, it's going to be quick too, but at the same time, I really, really hate this level. You want to know why? Do you really, really want to know why? Well, folks, as you can tell by this map, we're about to enter a snowy level, Snowy Valley. And of course, it follows typical video game logic. Whenever there's a snowy, icy world, there is going to be ice physics, which means there's going to be some slipping and sliding, and oh boy, this is going to be fun. And of course it makes sense to equip Firefighter Mickey, because snow and ice and water and yeah. Actually, there is a good reason I equipped Firefighter Mickey, because there are certain ice chunks like flung in the air, like these guys right here. If you shoot water at them, it'll create these temporary platforms, and that which you can reach some higher areas to get some goodies. So yeah, it's a good idea to utilize this technique. I'm glad the game somewhat follows physics, because, you know, water does freeze in the wintertime. And, wintertime. Yeah, folks, I'm recording this during winter, in which this is pretty much one of the worst winters we've had in a good long while. I mean, trust me, folks, this past weekend, it was nice, sunny, it was a nice temperature, around 50s and stuff. You know, much comfortable weather. But then, over the weekend, all of a sudden, bam, Arctic weather is like, no! Oh, I want this to end. I'm tired of winter. I think many of us are tired of winter, aren't we? You know? But, yeah. Of course, if you're watching this over the summertime, well, yeah. Anyway, folks, what I just did there is I managed to get myself a new extra life. So yeah, I'm back to 3 lives again. Hooray. And, yeah, careful, folks. Platforming is, well, you gotta be careful. Patience is the key once again. And we got these, toboggan sled thingies, as well as these, pink and springy thingies that can push you back and forth. I'm not really sure what they are. But they can be helpful, or they can be of annoyance, really. Alright. And, okay. Yeah, folks, we're actually almost done with this stage as well. Again, these 2 stages are short. And, well, woo! That was close. And get there, and yeah. Again, like the last stage, there are only 3 parts, which means the next one will actually be the boss room already. Now, there's no hearts here, there's no shop to locate, so yeah, just go straight on through, and yeah. And why am I switching to Turban Mickey, if you may ask? Well, I'm trying to conserve on some water because of this guy right here. Meet the boss of stage 5, this walrus guy. Yeah, he just moves back and forth and shoot these snowballs, I'm guessing. I'm guessing they're snowballs. And at this point, he can just flip around and does all his fancy tricks right here. And that's when you want to whip out Fighter Mickey. And you can also use Fighter Mickey to take care of these snowballs to freeze them so that they won't hurt Mickey. So, yeah. I know there's some kind of pattern to this guy, but at the same time, you don't know when he's going to do his little flip around the little half pipe right there, skate around, you know? And you don't even know when he's going to do that. Ugh, ow. Don't worry, folks, he's almost dead. He's pink, because usually when he's pink or something, bosses are, that means they're almost dead. And, come on. Yeah. See, I'm hurting him with the power of water. Although in this case, because it's ice cold, it makes sense, because water freezes and it turns to ice, and solid ice can really hurt. So yeah, and I'm out of water, so I'm going to try and shoot him with magic, and... okay! I got lucky right there. One stop on the head, and he's done for. Yay! Alright, folks, we only have one level left, the Emperor Pete's Castle. And we will rescue Pluto, because, come on, he's a dog, and everybody loves dogs, so yeah. Anyway, folks, I will see you for the conclusion in part 4. So, see you then.